finally understood that the admin doesn't have a name when he says things. No.
Here it goes. Here it comes.
Lemondogs versus Against All Authority for the European Electronic Sports World Championship. Lemondogs first to attack on Spitfire.
I can't wait. Dala Dave is going to take this one off.
Yeah, Dala Dave, most formidable attacker for Lemondogs. He's going to take off the first attack. They know that he's going first because he is there.
He is the Dala Dave, and we're starting out with a bit of lag. Perfect start. Let's hope that does not continue.
If we didn't have that on the stream, we're okay.
Yeah, alrighty then, just me. So Dala Dave going to take the right-hand side. Jumping on this little metal thing allows the defenders to know which side he's coming from. They can hear the noise of that metal. And gonna aim for the player straight at the back, charging out onto the sprint pad, getting some good rotation here, but no, yes! Gets the first shot on Lincoln, that is exactly what he needs to do. What can he do here? Can he get a second rotation? Oh, what a shot on Zechs! I couldn't even see that guy, but Daladev could. One more, what was that? Xeiom, did you just...
Absolutely brilliant play from Dala Dave. As I said it moments before he took all those 3 defenders out, that Dala Dave's one of the most formidable attackers you'll ever see. And he just proved it. He just came out there and he said, okay, I'm going to take 1 rocket, but I'm going to kill all 3 of you. So
I think really he should rename to Aimbot. That was insane. That was absolutely insane.
So we see soon trying to get the defender up the top there. He's not quite able to get him. Looking over, using that rail pad scope. Not able to use the rail pad scope. He's gone up. He's fought Dala Dave. He's angry that Dala Dave got that last attack round, so he took him out first. That's how I like to think he's done it. So he's trying to go for the vulnerable player at the back.
My
Lovely
God.
shot there on MPX. So now only Gatsby left, and soon's taking them out. 2 attack rounds straight away. These guys are not messing about.
1-1. There is a lot of money on the line. They either win $7,500 or $4,500, and they both want the big prize. Maybe it isn't about the money. Maybe it's about saying I came first in ESWC. All I know is these guys are all absolutely incredible. What a treat. I don't know how we can top what we just saw. Such a good start attack and then such a good comeback. Lemondogs, MPX, what can you do?
He's just trying to get that defender that's in the spawn. We've seen earlier in the tournament a lot of people able to get that defender in the spawn just about by jumping up and doing what you see MPX doing now. He's been unsuccessful, however, as soon and Zechs have really answered him by shutting down his ability to look into that spawn and hitting him with rockets. So really good defensive play. It's interesting to see that they've now got defensive points. Defensive points are a lot easier in general. Like you see more defensive points come out than attacking points.
Absolutely.
So
Lincoln, nice little obstacle around this corner, listening for the defenders. Is he going to dive forwards? Yes, he is. Little bounce off the wall, thanks to that rocket, actually. The defender's rotated off the top, behind the arch and behind the pillar. He's going to go for the back, but he's taken 2 rockets already, and there's the 3rd one. Gansby holding his own on that hill. We were saying earlier that players usually get taken down on that hill first, but...
Yeah, you're most vulnerable on that hill, but Gansby has done really well all the way through this tournament. He's been really well on that hill. Spitfire's been played a lot by Lemondogs, and Gansby's been MVP. He's certainly picked up those defensive rockets from that hill and kept himself hidden for quite a lot of it.
Tried the exact same obstacles as Lincoln just then.
Yeah, we see a lot of players take that, and it's a little bit of a risk because if you don't get it off, you've just wasted some time. But if you do get it off, you might be able to get a free shot on the player.
Absolutely right. Rotating around now. Who is he going to pick for? He's aiming in the spawn, slowly walking because he knows he can't be heard too well. Now he can, though. He's on the sprint pad, which is also very loud as it is fast.
He's just trying to get anybody. He's just looking for anybody's head to pop out. Any single player that comes out, he's just holding his laser. He's not taking any silly shots. He takes out Zechs, and the pull is capturable. He almost gone in to get the pull. He needs to get a player, and he got caught by the rocket bounces on that hill, that slippery hill that he was unable to move or utilize his stamina on.
That was really
very unfortunate for Gansby.
Really
close to taking that attacking round after he did so well holding his laser and keeping the pressure up. He just didn't take that laser until he shot Zechs. So really
that was perfect. It was just that hill seemed to mess him up. They bounced him onto it, and because he couldn't get a good footing, so it meant he couldn't jump or really do anything. So Zechs is trying to do a rotation over the top to take out someone in the spawn, and narrowly missing those danger zones there. He's taken 2 hits already, though, down to 1 armor. What can he do? Not much. MPX is there waiting for him with a final rocket.
One of every Lemondogs to hit Zechs then. So you can see how nice the defense is. That they keep getting up a nice stream of rockets coming in. Constant pressure on Zechs as he went through there.
Daladev from Sweden
got that first attacking round. Is he going to follow it up with a second attacking round and put his team back into the lead?
Remember, Lemondogs beat aAa in the group stages by 1 match, so let's see what happens this time around.
So he's looking for that tail defender.
Oh, Lincoln's down.
Zechs
is down. Daladev, how are you getting these pixel frags? I can't see the enemy, yet you are taking them down. This is unbelievable. Missing that open shot, though, unfortunately, Soon by 24 centimeters. Soon jumping up with the aggressive rockets. Daladev using all of his stamina, missing that as well, 4 centimeters. There it is, though, the final hit on Soon, who strayed a little bit too far from that pole. He wasn't hiding behind it, and Daladev picks him up. So there is a defensive lead, an offensive lead, thanks to Daladev's 2 strong attack rounds. Can Soon reply to him once again?
So Zechs, I'm hoping he can reply to this. I'm hoping that Soon comes in and gets another attack round. It's not looking too well. Last time Soon got Daladev straight away up there. And it doesn't look like he's necessarily going to get him. He missed that shot on Daladev. Daladev just jumping back and forth, trying to give him no shot, constantly shooting. He does get Daladev. Is this going to be a repeat of his first attacking round? Are we just going to see these 2 guys continuously get attacking rounds all the way through this tournament? Because if they do, Lemondogs will take the advantage. If Daladev gets another attacking round, they'll win. If Soon just is the only one able to reply to those attacking rounds. Gansby coming out of defense, being a little bit more offensive. He put that pressure on and he got those rocket hits. So Gansby, once again, defensive MVP for Lemondogs. And they shut down Soon. They shut down that guy who was attacking and answering Daladev's attack. And that's exactly what they needed.
And now they have that lead. It's 5-3 right now. It's first to 9 points with tennis rules, so they need to be clear by 2 points. And MPX now making his way straight for the guy on the hill. Nice little jump. Unfortunately, he was too defensive. Didn't show any skin. This is a family show. Oh, who's he going to go for? I can't even tell. Trying this rotation. Lincoln takes him out, though, with 1 rocket. He gets hit by another one from Zechs. He's on his last leg right here. What can he do? He needs to make something happen. Misses that, and that is all she wrote for MPX's attack round. Zechs with the final hit. 5-4 with AAA attacking. Lincoln, what can you do?
I think they noticed, the MPX noticed that when Daladev had his attack round, Lincoln was vulnerable there to just being caught out on that back hill, so he did the same attack strategy. He didn't actually catch Lincoln out, so it didn't quite work out as well as it did for Daladev. But it's good to see that they're noticing the strategies that are going on. They're being respectful of their opponents and going, right, I think I can find a weakness and I'm going to utilize that. So that's what they're trying to do.
Incredible pre-fire.
Lincoln just constantly pressured by a large amount of rocket fire coming in here.
Amazing. All these teams doing so well and hiding and protecting each other. Oh, and Daladev's come around the back. What's he going to do? He gets 1 rocket. This is some crazy aggressive play. MPX gets a second one. Lincoln is now kind of trapped in the corner here. More rockets flying his way. He needs to get out of this corner, but he needs to take down some players as well. Deciding to rotate around. 1 armor left. What can he do in this situation? He can't do much. MPX is waiting. Here's a fresh rocket. I just cooked it this morning.
So absolutely lovely play by Lemondogs. You saw Daladev went around that back, and I think the reason he did that was because Soon has killed him twice by just jumping up there. So I think he thought Lincoln might have potentially come in and done the same thing. So he jumped down that back way to just do something a little bit unpredictable and not give away his life for free, make sure that he's still causing trouble. And in doing so, he put the first rocket onto him, so yeah, nice tactical decision. They know from that back hill there that Gansby was by that laser pad, and they knew, I think it's Soon up the top there. Is that Soon? Yeah, Soon's up top. So Soon stayed out of reach of Gansby, and while that happened, we had LinkedIn shoot rockets from the back. So nice team coordination coming out here. See LinkedIn rotating around to defend from that pole, and there we go, taking a hit from Zechs, and he's just going to go try in, and he just needs to get a kill, because if Gansby doesn't get a kill, he won't be able to capture. He gets the capture. He's taking out 2 people. He's only got to kill 1 more person. He kills them before the rocket lands. Absolutely crazy. He didn't. Yeah. Unfortunately, that means that means the defenders win. Get that. The defenders just about won that. That was the defenders win. Crazy. He's killed the logic, yeah. And
the
he
logic is
still
if the
died.
attacker is still alive, then he can eventually capture the pole. But if the attacker is killed, even if all defenders are dead, the attacker can no longer capture that pole. So that was an unfortunate, very nicely played by Gansby. Not quite close enough, but it is as close as you can get. So Zechs now for AAA making his way around the backside. Can he do it? Oh, just trying to get a little peek on this defender in the spawn. He takes a rocket from Gansby for his trouble though. MPX hiding just perfectly, not showing any skin at all. Now he's chasing out and coming back while Zechs is trying to get the cooldown off his laser. Changing to Dalade for a second. He really wants to pick up MPX, but no, MPX is having none of it. Have my rockets instead, Zechs.
You don't want to fight Dalade when he's on that laser. Dalade's laser is hot. He is going to hit you if he can see you. So when he got onto that laser pad, he became a major threat straight away. We can see now if Dalade can pick up another attacking round and cementing Lemondogs' lead. I mean, Lemondogs are already at the attack round. He got hit by LinkedIn, so nice predictive pre-fire from LinkedIn there. So you see, just searching for an opponent, just running around, hoping that that person in the spawn, Zechs, was going to come out just for that split second that he took that fire. Sometimes it's just edging your bet. He went in there, tried to fight Zechs, but he didn't. He actually managed to get out, which is surprising. Usually you go in there, you either got to kill that defender or you die. And he actually managed to get out, so he's potentially going to win, but unfortunately Zechs answered him with another rocket there, as he was just trying to come around and get a bit of a shot on Soon. So Soon's attacking round now. Soon's already had one attacking round for his team. Can he get another attacking round and bring his team back in? If
Soon doesn't get this one, then the next attacking round, they won't have another chance at an attacking round if he doesn't get this one potentially, because the Lemondogs player could close this map up. So making his way up the left hand side, using the grass for a bit of silence. Dalade is down behind that pillar, MPX behind the archway. Who is Soon going to go for? I agree, I should go for this in the grassy knoll. Unfortunately, he's taken 2 rockets for his trouble and didn't manage to land that laser. 1 armor left now. What can he make happen? An incredible headshot on Gansby. Soon, you are on fire. What can he do? Can he just get 2 more players without taking any more rockets? Oh, I don't know, Xeiom. This is too tense. There is a big jump from Dalade, and he is down 1 versus 1 right here. This is as close as it gets, and there it is, the final laser onto MPX. And Soon has equalized things. It is 7-7. Game on.
I bet Gansby is really upset that he didn't quite get that attacking round, because that was so close for them. That would have cemented them the win when Dalade got that attacking round, because even with Soon's attacking round here, they'd still be fine. But now they're no longer ahead, now they're just drawing, so it's anybody's game once again. And we're getting closer to the point limit, so the attack rounds are going to be more important as they're coming up now.
Really nice move by MPX, jumping onto the spawn, then jumping back off and opening up a small rotation. The defender from the top Soon has come down into the archway. He's kind of vulnerable, but he takes out Lincoln. That's a not good option right there. Is he going to go for Soon next? He tries for Zechs, misses by only 4 centimeters. He gets Zechs straight between the eyes. 1 versus 1, except MPX has 3 armor right now. 2 centimeter miss. There's going to have to be a miracle defense from Soon, or MPX might take this attack round and close up 8-7. No!
Absolutely crazy defensive round there. Soon managed to get all 3 of those attacks. Usually, if there's only 1 defender left, you can just run onto that pole and take it, but Soon did not allow that. He bounced him off the pole, got those other 2 rockets while he wasn't able to capture the pole. So lovely play by Soon there. Soon definitely cemented himself as probably the MVP for Against All Authority this match, taking those 2 attacking rounds and doing that defense.
Right now, if Daladev and Soon approached you and said, "Hey Xeiom, do you want to make a team with the 3 of us?" I'd be like, "Yeah." These are the 2 players, aren't they? What incredible show so far. Do you think Lincoln's going to make this one?
No.
He might do. They took out Gansby.
He took out Gansby on the back there. Quite infamously good defender, but Dalade was on that laser pad and he didn't let him.
Oh, what a block!
So, there's still 2 players alive and he's only got 1 armor and they're putting a lot of pressure. He gets the MPX shot. So Dalade is now going to have to fight this, because Lincoln, if he gets this could be a complete turnaround again. So this is a... Oh, is he? I just didn't quite. Dalade knew exactly what was going on. He knew he couldn't capture that pole, so he just made himself move in the craziest of positions. And without being able to get that shot, Lincoln wasn't able to actually get that attacking point. So we see the game still equal. If Gansby gets this kill, gets this attacking round now, Lemondogs win the map because Lemondogs are
what a block by
attackers.
Gansby!
Absolutely great block there. So if Gansby can win
there made the perfect decision in that he ran away from the pole in such a far direction that it means the attacker's mouse would have actually had to leave the mouse pad for him to track him properly. So that was a really nice move, just making him so awkward to manage to hit. And soon hiding behind there, can Gansby take him out? He's going for the shot. No, he blocked the rocket and then rotated instead, but didn't manage to get anything. He's still on 3 armor though. He's in very good shape. He can still do this, absolutely. Soon is off the rail pad now. 33 centimeter miss, 5 seconds until a pole can be captured, so the defenders are rotating towards it. They've managed to do so without any of them being taken down, so really nice defensive play. And they're starting to sandwich a bit.
He's just going to go for the pole, but he didn't quite get it. He got hit by 3 rockets from LinkedIn. LinkedIn did not let him capture that pole, and that could have been disastrous for Lemondogs if not Lemondogs, for Against All Authority, sorry. If Gansby had managed to take that pole, but he didn't quite get it. So there's still anybody's game, but it's going to be the next. If this attacking round could decide it.
So Zechs now, if he wins this, that is the first map to aAa, and boy would that feel good. However, he has taken 1 rocket, he has taken 2 rockets. What can he do? He's taken a third. MPX takes it down. It is 9 versus 9 now. This is as close as it gets. The first person to win the attack round basically cements their team in, unless you can have an incredibly clutch follow-up attack round. And if anyone's going to do it, it is dallaDave.
So dallaDave, absolutely crazy attack rounds have come off him. I wonder if he's going to show us another brilliant attack round here. We see, caught out Soon. I think Soon failed to get up those up at the beginning, and dallaDave utilized that. So
no, that's not what happened. dallaDave moved around to the left, so Soon dropped down, and then dallaDave dummied back around to the middle, so he couldn't get back up quick enough. It was all a ploy, part of dallaDave's grand scheme, and that was such incredible tactics. I really enjoyed that. What can he do now? Oh, there's a player in the open, but moving too fast. There's 1 hit from Lincoln. There's 1 hit from Zechs, and 1 more hit from Lincoln. dallaDave's attack round has been put down, and now aAa's Soon. It is on his shoulders. If he wins this attack round, they win the map. And this is far and away the closest match I've ever seen so far in my entire Shootmania career, Xeiom.
So we see Soon, he's been able to get attacking rounds, and if he can get this, he'll cement the victory for Against All Authority on this map. So it's going to be real crucial. So far, he's always taken dallaDave out first, up there defending from that height. A lovely shot there over on Gansby. Gansby is one of the better defenders on Lemondogs for this tournament. So the fact that he's taken him out, and now he's got dallaDave down the bottom. dallaDave's going to have a hard time getting back up that hill. It's literally an uphill battle for dallaDave. And we see Soon holding his fire, but not quite getting the shot on dallaDave. Taking another shot on dallaDave, but just not quite connecting with dallaDave. So,
wow, there it is.
Shot. He did get that. So if Soon can actually get this kill on MPX, lovely shot on MPX. There we go. First map to Against All Authority. Best of 5. So we've got another 3 or 4 maps, depending on how well it goes. I don't think we're gonna see a 3-0 wipe here, though.
I certainly don't know. That is the closest match I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen matches go up beyond 9 to 11. I've seen them up 17 to 19. I suppose it's close
because you remember that Gansby attack round where he got all 3 kills on defenders, but still died.
Yeah,
and somehow just that rocket and laser connected at pretty much exactly the same time. So absolutely insane attacking round, very close there. So I bet Gansby's really upset that he didn't get the credit for that attacking round.
Do you know what though? I personally don't like any of these players.
Seeing Crossroads.
I don't like these players. They are playing Crossroads, that's strange. I don't like them because they are all a lot better than I am, and I do not like it when I see people who are far superior than I will ever be. It is a painful situation, but you got to suck it up in this position. So, looks like they are playing Crossroads. This is map 2 then of Lemondogs versus aAa. This is the Esports World Cup. I am Zechs. I am with Xeiom. What do you think Soon's going to do, buddy?
I think Soon's going to come out and take an attacking round because he has done. He proves he can do it.
That was a nice jump.
So, oh, lovely, just attempt on the defender in there, Daladave.
There's two defenders in there.
Trying to get any shots he can. He's just looking for, he's taking low risk shots. Like, they're very hard for the opponents to hit him during the small gaps of time that he appears in these archways. So he came out, didn't quite get that hit on Daladave.
Bit of trouble here, but oh, he got out. Fair enough, very nice.
Did manage to get himself out. So I think he's probably going to rotate around to the pole because there's only 7 seconds for him to get to the pole, and only MPX defending it. So
Daladave's down already.
Quite quickly, and he's just going to go capture the pole, and there's only Daladave left. And he actually manages to capture that pole. So really good play by Soon there. He knew he could just run in there, and if he got the kill, I don't think he expected Daladave to get there quite as quick as Daladave was, but he still went for that capture and ultimately got that attack round.
Daladave defending, he got 2 of the rockets on him at the last second, but the third one did not connect, unfortunately for him. But wow, see, I really like archways. It's you find there are a lot more successful attack rounds. On Crossroads. There are a lot more successful attack rounds on Crossroads than that you might typically see in other maps. So I don't know why. It's just more difficult to defend on, I suppose. Either way, Daladave is down by 1 armor right now. Misses Cephas by 10 centimeters. He's trying to hold off the defenders at the top whilst trying to get lucky shots on the defenders in the pole.
If he can keep those defenders back, he just needs to kill that one defender in there, and he can get
shot on
lovely
Lincoln.
Shot on Lincoln, long range there, and another catch out on Cephas. So he only needs to kill Soon or just capture the pole. He's got 2 armor left, and he could maybe cause enough threat. Lovely jump over. After that missed shot. So there we go. We saw almost a reverse repeat, if you will, of King Soul Authority and Lemondogs, where Daladave and Soon once again really good attacking rounds, really strong attacking rounds coming out of these guys.
I don't think anyone can argue these are definitely some of the best players in the world we're watching right now. This is the Esports World Cup, so to right they should be. So 47 centimeter miss there by Lincoln. What's he going to do? A little wall jump, trying to tempt out a defender to take a step too far.
You can see the pings as each team's trying to communicate with each other where they are.
That's right. They're seeing exactly where he is. He's not going.
That little red cross is each team just putting up a small logo for their allies to know where the attacker is. Daladave caught out in the open, but MPX is so close that LinkedIn might actually be caught out in a bad position here. He's trying to run away and get into safety, but he's not quite able to do it. Daladave's going to be in that corner. He's going to have all the defenders in there now. He's not really going to be able to get into there. So he'd have to pull out something quite crazy to actually get into here. So you see Daladave denying him working through that entrance. So as you sort of expect, when that pressure is on, there's not much you can do, and you think, well, I'm going to take my one chance and I'm going to go with it, and it obviously didn't work out very well for LinkedIn. So see MPX on the attack now for Lemondogs.
MPX, will he manage to get a successful attack round this time? He didn't get one in the previous map. I can sense he seems pretty damn hungry. He really wants one,
He's gone
as
the
all
other
of these
way
attackers do. Sorry?
He's gone an opposite way to all the other attackers that are taking far for Crossroads. So.
They have some idea of where he is. Now they certainly do, since that he fired that laser and said, hey guys, I'm here. So there's a defender he thinks is up on the rail pad, but he is not. Where is this defender? Is he hiding to the side? I think they must be all near the pole. Yeah. No, there is one up top. I can hear him, but MPX hasn't managed to find him.
So
there he is. Now he's on the laser. That's a really nice strategy.
Now he's got more laser. He's got a lot to worry about. Lovely shot pick up there on by MPX. He's probably just going to go capture the pole.
He's going to charge and he's going to capture this pole.
So absolutely lovely play by Lemondogs. That puts him up another attack point. That could be potentially Lemondogs taking the map if at the end we don't see any more attack rounds in this game.
Absolutely. So Cephas now, he's going to go to the left this time. Going along the grass, you don't make too much noise, so players can have a little bit of a mystery as to exactly which way you're going to attack from. And Cephas is trying to sneak and use this to his advantage, but no, he's revealed himself now. Missed that shot, and there are the pings from the defenders showing each other exactly where he's hanging out.
He did actually get the drop, but he didn't quite get the shot. So that was very unfortunate that he wasn't able to get the shot on MPX.
Absolutely, yeah. It's what we were saying before, when a player makes a correct decision exposes an enemy, yet doesn't actually manage to pull the trigger properly and, you know, finish the job. So
he heard MPX doing the small jump there, so he turned back around. See, all these defenders have rotated into the pole in perfect time for the pole to be capturable, so he's not able to just charge this pole and take one defender out this time. And then he jumped down, he almost well, he didn't really almost capture that pole, but he made himself too vulnerable with 3 defenders down there and not enough armor to take those hits. So really good play by Lemondogs. They went around, they made sure they had defenders on that pole for exactly the right moment in time, and that ultimately secured their victory as defending round.
Absolutely. Zechs was in such a tough position there. You need to be up on that archway to get the height advantage, but you need to get down at some point, and with all 3 defenders still alive, it's almost impossible to drop off there without, you know, and still touch the floor. These guys are so good with their rockets. So waiting now, Gansby trying to get that shot on the laser player behind the pole. He's trying to work out where the third player is. He's right behind this wall, and he's been hit by 1 rocket. Trying to get the peek through the wall. That would have been pretty flashy. What can he do? He's on top of it now, or the Star Wars as we sometimes call it. There it is. He picks up Lincoln. 2 armor left, 2 defenders left. What can he do? I'd move in quite quickly if I were him and try and get the capture.
Soon not giving him away any spot to take a shot. He did get a shot then, but he didn't take that shot. I think he wanted to get onto that pole, and ultimately just that tiny bit of hesitation was enough to not get in the background. So
the thing is, if he fired it soon and missed him somehow, then he would have really been in trouble, because
a worse situation, but it didn't. It's those split-second decisions. They're really hard to make, and it's these guys. Oh, as soon as got caught out there. He jumped on the slightly slippery rock, so his footing, the character's footing, didn't quite get into there. So he's had to change his path.
Oh, rockets flying from all sides right here. Gansby managing to get a pick on him. So he's down to 2 armor now. Still 3 defenders remain.
They've got 2 rather offensive defenders up here.
Daladave is down.
Daladave just gone down. With Gansby went onto the laser pad, and I soon noticed Gansby was on that laser pad, so he went to turn to Gansby, and MPX's rockets were already inbound, and he wasn't able to react in time because he was trying too hard to make sure Gansby didn't just laser him in that.
Yeah, the problem was there that MPX got a successful rocket on him, and then he killed the Daladave up top, and then he returned to the same place. So really he should have known, hang on, MPX has an open shot at this area. He should have moved out of it slightly. I'm sure he tried to as quick as he could, but it wasn't an easy situation to be in, that's for sure. Daladave taking the high ground this time. He's going to go on a bit of a bully. He's going to try and take out Lincoln, but it did not work. Instead, Lincoln said, you can go away. I'm hanging out by here. Hopefully, though, that may have delayed him long enough for him to get back to this pole and take out a defender before the reinforcements arrive. What can he do? He's taken another hit from Zechs. There's the cavalry in that archway, and no, Lincoln with the final shot as well. No successful attack round follow-up there from Daladave. Although Lemondogs are still in the lead.
Defensive fire from AAA there was absolutely crazy. They did exactly what they needed to do. So that was really good. We see first time somebody's gone underground this match. We see Lincoln go in there, so he's trying to catch people off guard. They've already called it. I think they've got enough sound to hear that he was inside.
Yes, unfortunately it's not a silent path. It should be, but never mind. So
he knows MPX is behind that. He was just hoping that he'd come out for a split second.
That timing!
He did come out, but unfortunately he didn't quite get the shot on him. So good prediction, but unfortunately
he's got him.
A lovely shot on X.
Two!
Follow-up shots there being excellent, and now Daladave has to get in.
Lincoln!
So you see Daladave was trying his best to get to that pole, because he knew if he didn't get to that pole very, very quickly, Lincoln could just capture, and he had like 3 armor. He did not have a problem.
Absolutely right, he needs to be there.
It. So Daladave going crazy to get there, and ultimately tiny bit too crazy. Didn't quite.
He had to take the risky path.
He had to take the risky path, and Lincoln didn't let him get away with it. So good play by Lincoln.
Yeah, very nice.
Attack round. Oh, as soon as just took it down MPX armor, and MPX has just sort of let him get away with that, and has turned away and now ignored him. So I think MPX has heard somebody in the tunnel. He didn't quite get the shot.
In there. He needs to be wearing this nucleus.
He noticed the nucleus was there. I think that they both know each other.
Oh,
there,
that was a mistake.
That was a horrific mistake. He mistimed how long it was going to take for that nucleus to recharge, and Lincoln got the shot on the nucleus and then came back out with a full gun of rockets to answer.
Yeah, that was a difficult situation. I think he might have just fired his laser before the nucleus was ready.
I think so, yeah.
However, he missed that shot, and that was when he could not afford to do so. Nucleus is not going to miss at that range, and neither is this player with the rockets as soon as he leaves that tunnel. So
apologise for the lag if anybody's getting that at the moment. This is just on our end. These players are playing without lag, so it's just our connection to the server is a bit laggy.
So Zechs is trying to do some wall jumps, and up in Daladave's face, he's regretting that. Daladave on the laser is not one to miss too easily. And he takes a second one. I thought he might with that large jump there. He needs to be really careful. Daladave jumping down, and Zechs is not capitalizing, and then jumping on top of Daladave's third rocket.
Daladave getting an absolutely great amount of defensive points just from that one round. He could pick up all three, the triple.
Absolutely insane. What's Gansby going to do this round, Xeiom?
Probably win and then lose the third time, as we saw in the last round. So
I think those situations should be a draw, but
draw.
whatever.
I don't know what points would go then. So just trying to get that shot on soon. We've seen a few people come up through here. aAa like to defend further back. Lemondogs like to have two people up forward by that rail pad, but aAa like to just put Lincoln up by that rail pad and then have Soon and Zechs down here by the pole. We see two shots have come in. We saw Lincoln get the laser
what a vulnerable
and
position.
a nice rocket. Zechs just got taken out.
How is he dodging these lasers?
Now he's still managing to dodge the lasers. If he can go down and kill Soon, he'll definitely be able to capture that pole. He's still got the laser to worry about, although Lincoln's now off the laser, so he only needs to kill Soon to get this. He's not quite able to get the shot on Soon. He
get
really
the
needs
pick!
to kill him. And quite amazingly, Lincoln's long-range shot does actually finish Gansby off, even though Lincoln was a lower threat.
That was insane. So Gansby jumping down and then looking at the time and waiting so that he knew that Lincoln would have to leave the rail at some point in order to support his teammate, just in case he'd get the capture. So he waited long enough and then jumped back up there, so there was no more threat from the laser. And I'm amazed he managed to dodge that laser for so long as well. So Soon making his way up now, trying to tango with Daladave. He does so indeed and doesn't manage to get anything from it. Unfortunately, he just takes a rocket to the face. Oh, but there it is, finally picking Daladave, jumping onto the Star Wars now. I thought he was going to go for a lot of momentum jump there. He is jumping forwards, blocking a rocket and waiting for Gansby and MPX's approach. Let's see what he can do. Gansby right behind this pillar. MPX behind him. He can hear him there. He's taking Gansby as he jumps. He misses a straight shot on MPX.
MPX is low on rockets. He's not going to be able to do much for a few seconds.
Soon should have charged in a bit sooner, I think.
Just charge in, but he's just running around the thing.
He's dancing though. He's got this capture. He's got the capture.
He gets the capture, taking the lead further into AAA. So AAA are now in the lead for this map, and they've already won one map. This is looking really good for AAA and not for Lemondogs. And I believe Lemondogs won the group versus AAA, didn't they?
They did.
So Lemondogs, they've already beaten AAA, and now All Against Authority have gone, well, we're going to answer you back now in the finals.
Here's the rematch, guys, and that's exactly what is happening.
Daladave's already down one armor, and he's got nothing from it, not even got into a nice position from it. He's sort of just out in the open. He needs to pick off one person.
Oh, there's a pick.
The pick off on Lincoln, but Lincoln does actually return fire. So now Daladave is only on one armor, which does mean that AAA can just defend from that pole, knowing Daladave's only got one armor now. So you can see they're just trying to stop him get through that archways. He wasn't going to go around there. They're just going to try and hopefully defend for this pole. Soon answers that with a rocket. That small little jump that Daladave did there, cementing this lead. They really needed that attack round, Lemondogs, to keep them back in this game. Because Daladave's their strongest attacker, and the fact that they just shut that down, it doesn't bode well for Lemondogs taking this map.
Lemondogs are a map behind, and then when their strongest attacker doesn't manage to get the attack, MPX and Gansby will have the pressure on their shoulders. Well, we can hope that they will. Unfortunately for them, Lincoln, if he gets this attack round, that will be it for this map, and AAA will be 2 maps ahead.
In his first attack round, Lincoln did some really nice switch shots where he switched between targets and got them really quickly. So I'm wondering if he can do that.
Wow.
He catches MPX out. Daladave's come down from that laser, so there's no worry for laser from Lincoln. So he might just jump. He's either going to look through these archways for another kill, as he has tried to on Gansby. He's going to jump up the side now, so he gets some height. Height is where you're strongest. He's taken one hit from Gansby and actually taken out Gansby. And now all he needs to do is take out Dalade. Gansby's still alive. You take out Gansby. He doesn't really want to jump down. Gansby refired another rocket, and he's very close. He's only got 2 seconds. He has to get a kill now, or he loses. He doesn't actually get that laser in time, unfortunately. So even if he did have a shot,
was that?
Absolutely crazy close. But it doesn't matter too much because his team's still up. So if MPX doesn't get this attacking round, then they still win.
They are. However, that would have
been nice.
Fantastic defense by Gansby, and he really deserves to be, lauded for his efforts right there. That was really good. So MPX's attack right now, he wants this. If he doesn't get the successful attack round, as Simon just said, then they do lose this map. A lot of pressure on his shoulders right now. He can hear, I think it's soon, will be hanging around here somewhere. Or was it Lincoln, perhaps? He's right behind that wall, so he's going to take this high ground. I'm actually going to ignore him and go for... the player's underground, that's why he can hear him. There he is, right there. There's the nucleus, dodging the nucleus just fine. Trying to get some rotations now, can't pick up a AAA player. What can he do in this situation? He takes the first rocket. That's got to hurt.
Got knocked off
as well.
That's a lot
Back
of
on top though,
just
going to charge for it, but no.
But you don't do that. That's how you throw a game, is by charging in on 3 players from against all authority when you've only got 1 armor left. So they lost that map. That's a second map down for against all authority. Have now won 2 maps, and I wonder if we'll see Lemondogs bring it back here.
Do you know what happens if against all authority win 1 more map, Xeiom?
I think they get a prize.
They get kind of a prize, yeah. They actually get the first place prize if they win this map right here. So this will potentially be, guys, the final match between Lemondogs and AAA. This is the ESWC. I am Zechs. I am with Xeiom. Third map with aAa are 2-0 up. Lemondogs desperately need to win this in order to stay in the game.
So see if Dalade can pick up an attack here. Against Pyrogen, they didn't do too well on this map, if I recall correctly. Pyrogen really held their own on this map against Lemondogs. So I wonder whether or not against Authority are going to hold the map as well as Pyrogen did, or whether they're going to let Lemondogs slip through a map. So Dalade's just trying to get that last attack up there. Dalade's a really strong attacker, and we've seen him on this map. He likes to hold this pole area and then just have 3 armor and capture it. So if he can take anyone off, he's happy with it. But if he can't, then he's happy to just kill 1 player and hopefully have 3 armor to tank the remaining players. He's just looking around, just trying to get anybody that's open, and ultimately got hit by Cephas and Lincoln's rocket.
That was really tough for him. Everyone he looked at was behind cover, and then as soon as he moved anywhere, there were suddenly 3 rockets in his face. Really tough situation for him. Really good defense by AAA. So soon on the attack round now, their strongest attacker. Let's see what the French start can bring to us in this map, Green Valley. He's actually hiding for a second. Trying to confuse them. Oh, and there, now they know where he is. Wall jump for a shot on Dave. No luck there just yet. That's such a long shot to try and make. I wouldn't really bother with it myself, because even if your crosshair is on it, the Shootmania gods might well decide, no, not this time, not close enough.
But we've seen some really nice shots at that range, and you can definitely make those shots. Because
you can, yeah. I'm just saying.
It's lower than 80 meters, but as long as you're safe when you take those shots, they're not at the beginning of the game, they're not too bad. But
Gansby's down.
So we're seeing Dalade come into the ultimate offensive. Yeah, Soon is down onto 1 health, and he needs to kill onto one of these guys because he cannot capture that pole with just 1 health. He's just gonna go in and try to take it anyway, but MPX gets the rocket on him. So very unfortunate for Soon that he didn't pick off anybody slightly earlier. Same situation with Dalade earlier on. So it's still anybody's game, but the 2 maps up to against all authority for this final.
MPX moving to the left right here. What can he do? He really wants this attack round to get a nice strong lead and then get some confidence and try and get their comeback. They need to win 3 maps right now in a row if they want to win this whole tournament, but let's see if they can do it. So MPX now. Oh, and that's an unfortunate start.
Fire by Cephas.
Cephas, incredible rockets. What a defensive player.
So
trying to get the rotation.
They're not giving him any shots that are open.
Oh, there's one.
But that wasn't open. That was just a really hard shot. MPX did really well to pick up that
Absolutely.
From that pole.
Yeah, none of these players are really... Shootmania is about capitalizing on the enemy mistakes. So when the enemy never make mistakes, it's really tough to see what you should do.
So
But MPX is on a pole. He can't just capture this.
And he didn't
Did
quite
he capture it?
He's
100%. There it is.
capture
Finally,
the
having to jump like
over
a
the
swan
opponent.
gracefully through the air.
Somehow managed to get that capture. So absolutely crazy attack run by MPX. That's what Lemondogs really need now, though, is an attack round. So I bet they celebrated that.
Absolutely. I could hear them shout from here. They were really happy with that one.
Their hearts, so they're just trying to get Daladave again, because he's giving the rest of the teammates the information from up in that position. He can tell them where Lincoln is. So if he can get
as long as he's up
Daladave,
there, they know exactly where Lincoln is.
Yeah.
At all times, really.
Every time he makes a shot, you see Daladave do a little jump, because he knows he can jump up and get a few more rockets off. So it's really nice to see he's paying attention to those laser shots. Daladave now rotating around in and got caught out by LinkedIn as he was trying to rotate in. Lovely shot on MPX. Is this going to be another turnaround where we see aAa picking up another kill? Gatsby is again defending. Lovely defense rockets. Just suppressed that attack from Lincoln. That's exactly what Lemondogs need. They need to win these rounds. They can't afford to give any more against All Authority, or they will lose this final.
Absolutely not. So well done, clutch defense there by Gansby. Fantastic attack by Zechs, keeping the getting two defenders down. So close yet so far, unfortunately. So Gansby trying to do a bit of a sneaky attack. Gonna jump up here. No, didn't quite land that one. Soon behind the wall down here. Is he going to try and take him instead? He's going to go for a little bit more high ground.
So, I don't know what he tried to do there. He tried to jump up and get some high ground, then ultimately thought against it, because he didn't even look at the enemies.
Yeah, I think he wanted to attempt for some momentum to charge in, and then he realized that his strategy was to hold the pole. So there is one down. Soon is down. Down two armors though. Block that rocket. What a block.
Absolutely
there is Zechs down, but
unfortunately Lincoln answers that with a rocket. But that could have... Gansby's getting really close with his attack rounds, isn't he? He's always... so far this against All Authority, Gansby's attack rounds have been very close into him dying and then keeping alive and then dying, and just not quite pulling through enough to get those attack rounds.
Absolutely right. So let's see if Zechs can now match that or equalize it. aAa really want this attack round. If they can get back in this game, they can win on this map. That's how hungry they are right here. First place is in their sights, but can they reach out and grab it? Zechs now trying to find some kind of opening, but as we mentioned before, the enemies just aren't making any mistakes. So instead, he's going to hold them off until the pole can be captured, and that's when they have to approach him, and that's when a mistake is forced.
Lovely.
So that Daladave is down. Gansby, there's the mistake from Zechs, missing that shot on Gansby. Now they're in formation right there. One behind the tree, one behind the arch, and one behind the pole.
Time ticking away as he takes
two armors are down,
and Daladave gets the third hit. So the furthest away player on the map rotated around to the defense of the pole and then triple tapped the opponent, Daladave.
Really unfortunate though for Zechs. He actually got stuck in the trees. That's why he got hit by that third rocket. He couldn't move either way. That was really unfortunate. However, Daladave's fantastic defense, that should not be that should not be disrespected by any means. 3 centimeter miss at that range. Can he try one more time? Nothing open there. Oh, as soon with a rocket already. Daladave's going to try and push a bit more aggressively this time. No, he's going to come back. Again, the best tactic does seem to be holding the pole and not letting the defenders move. Oh, 2 centimeter miss and a brilliant shot by Zechs, taking Daladave down to just 1 armor. Now he needs to make something happen because you can't just try and capture the pole. But no Sig. There is a Lincoln instead. Have this rocket, Daladave.
So they really were, I think Lemondogs were really hoping that they get that attacking round because they really need it being 2 maps down. They need every little advantage they really can get to stay in this and hopefully get first place in this tournament.
And right now with AAA,
not looking too good. AAA are on form.
AAA being 2 maps ahead, every small victory that they make, they are cheering for each other, I bet. And what is this aggression right here? But Gansby is not having any of it.
If that had gone in his favour, that could very well have been soon bringing them back in for this map. But I think he's not quite being able to get Gansby means that he's possibly going to lose this attacking round. and not stay in the map. So there we go.
There it is, Gansby with the third rocket.
Not quite able. He did a large gambit. I think he was happy enough to do a gambit when you're 2 maps ahead. You can try that thing to get your glorious victory, but unfortunately it didn't go as planned. He had dedicated too much to getting that kill and then not actually getting the laser hit.
I mean, you need to take risks to reap the rewards, so you know he had to go for it. I don't blame him at all. So MPX making his way now, trying to find some opening. Zechs hiding in this spawn, just throwing out the occasional rocket and then getting back. MPX rotating behind him now. What can he do? This is more difficult than in Spitfire. He can't do the simple jump onto the back of the spawn like they can in Spitfire because there's the defender above him and it tells the other defender in the spawn exactly where the attack is coming, so he can rotate and greet him with rockets if necessary.
So we see LinkedIn rotating around now because they know the pole's about to be capturable. Seen taken down by Zechs. MPX is probably just going to try and capture the pole. He just captures the pole outright because he had 3 armor and not enough defenders in position close enough to him to kill him there. So really lovely play by MPX, bringing his team ahead on this map to hopefully take a map off against All Authority and make themselves a little bit better off in this tournament standings.
This could be the start of an incredible comeback right here.
Well, Lincoln just had a lot of momentum there. He didn't even hide from Dave, which you see a lot. So I think Lincoln's a little bit angry. He doesn't want to give them a map at all because they beat them. Lincoln
might feel a bit guilty actually because I think that last pole capture was partly due to him not moving out soon enough. So he really wants to make it up to his team in this situation.
Yeah. So yeah, he was caught behind that area. It was the impossible situation. Going forward would have been death, but not going forward would have also not enough rocket fire. So Gansby just coming out in the slightly offensive. They've all rotated around to defend that pole. Gansby just about got caught out there. Dave just stayed behind that pole, and as LinkedIn jumps into the air, Dave gets the double rocket on him, and he really needed to kill Dave because Dave triple taps for the 2nd time this game. He's rotated in from that back and triple tapped the defender, the attacker. So Lemondogs looking good to take this map back off of against All Authority and keep themselves in this final.
Absolutely, they are. They're probably playing harder than they've ever played before in this situation. Gansby going to go quite aggressive here. Rocket was waiting for him, but he manages to dodge it. What can he do in this situation? Trying to get that pick, 38 centimeter miss. That cover that he just tried to shoot down the bottom behind that wall, that is such a little amount of cover. You really have only a few millimeters either side of you, so it's really nice, really well played by these defenders, hiding behind it and not taking any shots. So Soon managing to stay alive right there. So Gansby again holding people off, not letting them approach. There is the first attempted approach. Zechs gets a shot, but he gets picked up. Oh no! So Lincoln is picked up. 1 shot from Zechs and 1 shot from Soon. So Gansby is shut down. aAa Zechs on the attack now. He really wants this attack round right here.
Yeah, if they don't get this attack round here, then they're going to be looking at a very steep and more pressure to just take this map. But they don't have too much pressure on them when they're already 2 maps up. But they do know that this is Lemondogs they are fighting, so it's completely possible that Lemondogs can come out with a lovely shot on MPX there. Really great reaction time on Zechs, just knowing that that guy was there, keeping his eye out for it, and just getting a lovely shot on Gansby. Is this going to bring them back in the game with an attacking round? They still would need another attacking round after this one.
There it is!
Excellent defender,
Zechs.
Lovely shot around there. So Zechs brought them back in with a defense, with an attacking round. However, they're still an attacking round.
Just had a high five all around. I heard that in this country.
So they're still an attacking round behind Lemondogs. So there's still a little bit of worry, but they are 2 maps ahead. So there's probably not as much worry as you might expect. Dave is probably the most worrying person right now after seeing an attacking round get taken against All Authority. Dave probably really anxious to not throw another round to these guys.
Absolutely not.
12 centimeters. He almost hit Zechs as Zechs came out of there then. So just trying to get anything he can. He's got to take his time with some of these shots. Because if he just fires too often, they'll rotate in really quick.
There's one armor down, there's two armors down, but one player is down as well, so it's two players left with one armor. What can he do? They're both trying to hide behind the pole. Now they split up, they're flanking. Oh, he takes one, but he gets caught in midair by Lincoln. So no successful attack round, and that means it is 7-6. aAa could be on their way to a victory if Soon can get this successful attack round.
Soon's one of them. aAa's probably most formidable attacker, and he's not actually got an attack on this, so it'll be interesting to see if he doesn't manage to get an attack round here and allows Lemondogs to go through to another map.
He's going to join
around the attack, so this is an interesting strategy because he's actually got Dave, and Dave has so far been the most problematic defender for Lemondogs on this map. Against all authorities, so against all authorities, that's the name they got there. So lovely hits by Gansby. Gansby might very well just keep them in this game, and he's going out into the ultra offensive, and Soon is only got a laser he's not got a laser charge there. Gansby's still not getting hit by these lasers, and Gansby does finally go down. MPX trying to rotate in towards them. He's gone behind that pole. Can Soon get this attack onto them? No,
MPX jumps up,
no,
Soon gets it.
Gets that last hit. They brought themselves back in. Now Lemondogs are panicking. MPX has got 2 attack rounds, but I don't know whether he can get 3. You don't see 3 attack rounds coming out of many players in many matches at all. It's simply just one of those things that you just generally don't see. So I don't know whether or not
like
MPX
getting kind of a pentakill on League of Legends or something. It's kind of rare, but if he can do it, then all the respect for MPX. His team is counting on him so much right now. The pressure he's feeling is unbelievable. This could potentially be their last attempt at an attack round for this entire tournament. Missing Cephas narrowly, and the players have rotated up closer to the pole, but he's rotating around. He picks up Cephas. This could be game on. MPX, 47 centimeter miss now on Soon. Rotating even further around, he's going to surprise them with instant shot, but no, didn't quite get that one. 29 centimeters. Rockets coming his way. Can he get this capture? He gets bounced off. He gets hit once. He gets hit twice. He gets hit 3 times. Wow, aAa holding it off.
Now the pressure has really hit Lemondogs, because if they don't get this defensive round, that's it. They come second the tournament. They do not win.
They only win $4,500.
Yeah. And I don't think aAa have got much stress at all, because they've now come back into this map and they're already up two maps. So I think Lincoln probably not as worried. They're going around trying to get that Dave, because he noticed that worked last time for Soon. He noticed Dave got caught out just about. So he's not actually gone up the jump pad, and maybe that's because he thinks Dave's learned from it. But they definitely do want to take Dave down, because he's giving the vision to his team, and that's a lot of coordination to take off. So Dave just jumps over there, and Lincoln not quite able to get that hit, and he takes a rocket from MPX, who's rotating towards that pole. Lemondogs all rotate around this pole. They do not want to give this up to Lincoln.
Oh, there's one,
gets
but
a shot at Gatsby, but Dave takes out that.
Defending that pole with their lives, that was a part of the flaw in Lincoln's plan in rotating around to get Dave. He means he opened up the pole so one of the defenders could go and hold it and make it even harder for him to approach. So unfortunately he didn't pick up Dave at the back there, so it wasn't a worthwhile attempt. So Gansby sneaking around out to the left. Everyone shh, be quiet in case they hear us. Shh, he's sneaking. Oh, he's been seen now. He didn't manage to get the pick. He needs to win this attack round.
We see Gansby's in previous matches done some surprising attack rounds. I've considered him a more defensive player, so I wonder if he's going to be able to pull that out now. He's quite tactical.
Come on, Gansby.
He's defending this pole. He knows that's what he wants to defend. So he's trying his best to not let them rotate in on it. So you can see he's standing his ground over on the pole. He tried to rotate in on Lincoln there, and because he missed that, he dedicated too much time to getting Lincoln, and he gave up that pole position. So that was a risk that he was trying to take, and it didn't pay off very well. He's got a lot of pressure coming in. He's just going in to capture that pole. He's on 1 health, and he took out that Cephas, but not quite able to get everybody. Getting bounced off by rockets there.
Such a difficult situation. There's just nothing you can do, and there's 3 players that tightly around the pole. What can you do? I don't know. I don't have the answers. And apparently Gansby had a close answer, but it was not quite correct. Taking down 2 defenders, but not the 3rd one. So Cephas now in his attack round. If he wins this, that's game. That is it. Let's see what he can do. He's faking out these defenders, waiting for a mistake. There was one from Gansby, but he couldn't quite pick him up. Trying again, but Daladave has got the spot on him.
So we see Zechs got the first successful attack round 4 against All Authority, so will he pick up that second and victory-winning final attack round 4 against All Authority? I see Daladave's now rotated around and Gansby's coming around that corner, trying to be a little bit more offensive so they can keep the pressure on. Gansby getting that rocket hit, and also we see that rocket that looks a hit. So we see
there it is,
Gansby coming into the offensive when Daladave switched with him on that pole. So really nice teamwork. Every time somebody moved, somebody else moved for Lemondogs into those defensive positions to make sure they had everything covered. They never let that pole free.
And here he comes, the one, the only, the Daladave from Sweden. What can this guy do? He hasn't yet got a successful attack round, but if he gets this one, his team will be in fine position to take this map at least. What can he do? Can he find some kind of error in the enemies right here? Can he force a mistake?
So
can he get a pick?
He's trying to hold off this pole, as he's successfully done earlier against Pyrogen in his attack rounds here. And every time he misses a shot, that's an opportunity for aAa to move forward. So he's probably very aware that that's the situation. You saw him going around trying to get Lincoln, and Zechs used that opportunity to go out, and soon doing a nice little rocket jump there to try and force the miss on Daladave. So the aAa is not
he's taken
by
2
enemies,
and he's taken 3.
Another hit by Soon and LinkedIn. So lovely defensive play.
A massive breath of fresh air there for aAa. I think they were holding their breath for all of that round. Unfortunately, Daladave couldn't get that. So Soon now trying to make his successful attack round. He has one already. Can he do it again? Is he going to do the same tactics as Gansby this time, sneaking to the side? Can he? He's sprinting.
Oh, he didn't get the shot. So
you weren't quiet enough, guys. They heard
we weren't quiet enough. Everybody just yelling.
The crowd just gave him away. Gosh.
You see, he's going in. He's going for a bit more of a gambit thing.
2 hits by Gansby, 3 hits by Gansby.
Gansby just taking him out, not allowing him to get away with that gambit strategy. That's the second time we've seen Soon commit too much to Gansby and lose that attacking round as a result of committing too much to Gansby.
I don't think it would be a mistake for me to suggest that this map belongs to MPX. He has 2 successful attack rounds already. He has 4 defensive rockets. He is in absolutely fine shape right here. Can he finish this up and actually make it a step towards a win for Lemondogs on this map, Green Valley?
Even if MPX takes this attacking round, aAa will still have another attacking round to potentially pull themselves back in. So
that is correct.
The advantage is currently 2 against All Authority.
Let's see what he can do. He needs some extremely good play right here. There it is. There's the rotation from the players. One of them hiding behind the trees there. One behind the pole and one behind the wall.
See LinkedIn moving in further every time he misses a shot.
There's a shot.
Taken down by MPX. MPX going in on the pole. Is he
get the capture? Yes, he can. Goal captured. MPX.
So, excellent play.
Absolute.
Man of the match with his 3 attack rounds. As I said, you don't often see 3 attack rounds coming out with one player. So
Lemondogs hero MPX. Oh my gosh.
If Lincoln fails now to get this attack round, and he doesn't have an attack round for his team so far, so he's behind attacking on this map. And he's already taken a hit. If he doesn't get this will go on to the next map, and we could even see a turnaround from Lemondogs. You know, it's definitely a possibility that they could take this map now, and then they could potentially win the next map. So there's still everything to play for here if Lemondogs can win this defensive round.
And Lincoln trying to jump, get that pick on Daladave. They're very close, but no cigar just yet. What can he do? It's 8 seconds left. These players should be starting to rotate. There's one down though. Gansby is down. Daladave is down. MPX is on his own right here, and he's in a very bad position. Lincoln can just capture this pole, and oh my gosh, game on. Look at that. 3 attack rounds to 3.
Absolutely answered that attack round from MPX.
There was only one correct answer, and Lincoln found it. That was insane. Oh, what a great match to watch, Xeiom. This is an absolute pleasure.
It's a great pleasure casting with you, Zach. It'll be interesting to see whether or not Gansby can keep his team in this game now. I mean, they will stay in this game because they're equal on attacking points, so there's still it's still anybody's match, but it really is going to depend on the next attacking round. Oh, there's a lovely shot. We didn't even sneak. We didn't even shush. We were just loud. Then he managed to get it.
And he knew that rotation was going to come. He did manage to catch it.
Didn't quite get him. But he's holding off this this pole. He might very well get this attacking round for his team here.
No.
So, they're rotating around and the time has just come up. He can now capture the pole. He's given up the position on the pole because he really wanted to get LinkedIn. And he's catches out LinkedIn.
Oh my gosh,
3
armor, 1
and
defender.
Cephas has run out of rockets. He's not going to be able to defend.
He can
Gansby
capture this pole. He's got the capture,
almost
100%.
died. He actually got hit,
Gansby.
but he still got the pole capture. Gansby probably just took a breath of so happy for himself now. He actually got such a close call again. Gansby's matches have been so close.
And it's not very often you can look at the scoreboard and say, well, Daladave is the worst player right here. But he doesn't yet have a successful attack round.
Yeah,
not
he's
that it
got
matters.
nine defensive points.
Yeah, no, all of the play. I'm only joking. All of the players. What a performance so far. It's an absolute pleasure to watch this. So Cephas trying to do something now. Can he answer Gansby? If he doesn't get this successful attack, then that is game. Someone has to give at some point. There is no way every single player can keep doing successful attacks in quick succession. What? I didn't see him. Gansby taken out by Cephas. I have no idea how he did that.
Daladave, nice
3 armor left
around from that back area, and he's on the pole already. He's trying to hold them off. You see, is he going to just capture the pole? They're just going to shoot them off. It's insane game. He captures the pole, answers the attack. Oh my!
God.
Against All Authority are giving no room for Lemondogs. They're up 2 maps. Lemondogs, so much pressure. Daladave, who's not got an attack round, now has probably more pressure than he's ever felt before in his life.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen such a close series. This is incredible. This is so amazing. 38 centimeter miss there. Daladave taking 2 boxes already though. He is not happy with himself right
He's
there.
so unhappy with those double hits. If he loses this, then well, they're still equal, so it's potential to bring it to the because they're still equal.
Oh, there it
Daladave
is.
goes down. If they win the turn. So if AAA can,
there is a tiebreak of 15. If it goes that high,
15, so,
then aAa will win.
So aAa is still looking on the advantage for this.
But I'm not sure if that should be changed just for the tournament rules because
no,
I don't want that kid to win. But
it's only if it goes to the 5th match. So it doesn't go to the 5th match.
I see. In which case,
if Soon can get this attack round, he will wrap up the tournament as first place right now. If he can't and Lemondogs get an attack round in, they could potentially still stay in this tournament. But they are behind 2 maps.
Oh, I'm just blown away. I don't know what to say anymore. There is one hit though from MPX. He takes out Gansby though soon. Takes a hit from Daladave, takes out Daladave, but Daladave trays him with a rocket. So 13-13 MPX on the attack. Can he get 4 attack rounds in one match?
I don't see 3 attack rounds very often, so 4 is going to be certainly something to celebrate here. So can we see MPX with another successful attack round? Because if he can get that successful attack round, I've got a feeling Lemondogs can stay in it, but I don't think Lemondogs can stay in it without this attack round, simply because of that tiebreaker, as you said. So
what was that, Lincoln?
MPX? Thinking that he was a little bit safer than he was potentially.
And
so MPX
down.
has got attack. Is this going to be a 3rd attack at MPX? Most of the time he's captured the pole, but he's already taken out 2 people and got 3 armor. So all he needs to do is bait out like 3 or 4 rockets from this defender without taking lovely shot on Cephas. He just rotated around. MPX with 4 attack rounds in this final. He's keeping his team in. His team are going to buy him a few drinks tonight.
He is MVP planet Earth right now. Now, can Lincoln answer this call, or is it too much to ask? The lead has gone back and forth between both teams. Incredible match so far. I can't handle anymore. Lincoln now, what's he gonna do? Trying to get the pick. Nothing being shown.
Off Daladave at the back there. MPX has just come out when he saw that shot go off. Really nice play. Lincoln trying to jump up on the back of that spawn, and MPX just knew that was going to happen, so he just walked and rotated out of it. See, we've already got Gansby on the pole, so Lincoln can't just even run straight for the pole, or Gansby might very well kill him.
Oh, he takes one, but
caught out mid-air. That might very well be the be another turnaround for this game. So MPX has gone down.
Gosh,
Gansby, it's all on you again, Gansby, and you're defending, and you're not quite able to get that, and there's another capture. Oh
I
my!
can't handle
They've
this.
answered it with more attack rounds. Insane amount of attack rounds coming out of all these guys. This is really great play.
I've worked it out. I've got it. Lemondogs and aAa are trying. They're conspiring to give me a heart attack. That's what's happening right here. That was their overall plan, and they've succeeded to do it. So Gansby trying to get this attack round. If he successfully gets it, does that mean they're first to 15 and therefore are the winners of this map?
Sure. I couldn't tell you because this never
Let us
happened.
wait and see.
I'm sure somebody made those game rules at some point, but I don't think they've ever been tested, even though the game went through an extensive beta.
No one's ever been in that situation before.
Especially not when it's in the finals for the
Oh, there's a pick on Soon.
Lovely
Gansby.
pick up on Soon. Can Gansby bring his team back in with another attack? Lovely shot! Pick up. Is he going to get the kill on LinkedIn? He's got 2 armor. It's potential that he could just walk around and capture this pole. A lovely shot there. There's another attack round. And they've won the turn there. What does that mean for the getting to... No, so Zechs gets to answer this attack right now. I'm not sure.
He's as confused as we are. He's going to go for it anyway, though. I don't understand how Gansby made that. Like, you saw, it was just a millisecond of...
Absolutely great play by Gansby. Gansby picked up a second attack round. I bet Lemondogs. I bet Daladave's feeling a bit tired or something right now, as he sees his teammates are keeping him in this game. Which is not often something that gets said. Daladave's usually
high level play, though. This is so good. 31 centimeter miss there. So Zechs now has been pushed slightly back. The players have rotated to the trees. Flurry of rockets there from 2 of the players. More rockets coming. Zechs being pushed a bit further back, 14 centimeters. He needs this attack round.
They've
Otherwise,
rotated around quite early. Daladave's getting caught out in a mini jump
Surely
there.
not again.
Gansby's still on there. I sure hope that he doesn't get this capture. He's almost got he's got halfway on the capture. He's got 1 armor left. And
oh, there it is, MPX finishing
There we go.
it.
Lemondogs taking the map and keep in this tournament. We go on to another map, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely play by all those teams. 6 attack rounds on Lemondogs and 5 attack rounds on All Against Authority, doing a 16-14 match. Absolutely crazy match right there.
That is hands down the best match I've ever witnessed, Simon, right there. And now we go to Collided, which none of these players are a stranger to. And I do not think we can argue for a second that these are the 2 teams who deserve to be in these finals.
These teams have definitely shown us they've got some skills, and they are bringing them to this tournament. And they've always answered each other at every turn. We've seen one team answer the other one. These matches have been so close, even though aAa is up 2 maps. Well, they're up 1 map now, so if Lemondogs can take the victory on Collided, we will go to the 5th map in this best of 5. And I actually hope we can. I hope we can go to the 5th match. I think the tension would be worth it. Not for the players, but for the viewers.
It would be the greatest story ever told in Shootmania, I think, if it went to a 5. So soon, let's see what he can do. He's just going to go for a massive jump around the...
Jump for another
taking the scenic route, hoping nobody saw him for a split second then. I don't think they did, but now they're going to be wondering where he is. Yes, they have seen
already up in this area. They know exactly what
he's going to take
doing.
The defensive side down here.
Turned around and made sure that he can't get caught out. So he's just lost a lot of time while he tried to do that. We see Lemondogs keeping up Flyer, Gansby on that defensive pole, just dodging all the time. Daladave getting a rocket, Gansby coming out into the ultra offensive, and Daladave picking up that second, picking up that elim. So we see Lemondogs answering their victory on the map with a nice defensive round.
Perfect defense by Gansby there, charging to the left, moving the Soon's mouse off his mouse mat so he couldn't pick him up, and then he turns around and sees Daladave's rockets and greets them with a with his face. So Daladave now on the attack. I've seen Daladave do some incredible things on Collided.
I've seen him not make that jump as well.
I've seen him not make that jump as well. So Daladave can bring everything out.
So,
he can catch a rocket, that's for sure. Trying to get that rotation.
What happened? Have they broken Daladave's hand? Has aAa just gone around and attacked him at his actual console? Because
I'm not really sure. He's definitely showing he's a bit more shaky than I've seen him in previous matches, but when you've got this amount of money on the line and it's this tense,
he just didn't pull a trigger and he just
did not pull the trigger. Wow. So Lincoln just walked up to him and painted a crosshair on his own face, and then picked up Daladave's laser arm and, you know, pointed it in his own mouth and said, you know, pull the trigger, why don't you? And for some reason, aAa just couldn't do it. The reactions weren't there. I don't know what happened, but no successful attack as of yet. Lincoln making his attack round.
So, it'd be nice to see if Lincoln's actually going to take this attack round, or whether or not Lemondogs are just going to not let.
I like that move.
Through. See, lots of pre-fire coming out here. These guys don't want Lincoln to have much breathing room. They don't want him to be able to walk around. Because if he does walk around and gets that freedom,
this could be dangerous.
Oh, lovely pre-fire despite taking a
very
jump.
Nice.
Doesn't
failing that wall jump, but it doesn't matter because he rotates and gets aAa. He makes it look like it was a plan all along. So one player is down. Lincoln with 3 armor, gonna do the wall jump, takes out a second player, takes a rocket, takes a...
Yeah,
oh, he captures the pole.
He got the capture on the pole. He had enough armor to tank that last player. Really good play there. Looks like the Angel Authority are back on top for another map, and they will definitely win if they win this map. So there's
absolutely
nothing like Lemondogs. And see, MPX was man of the match for the last match. He just thrived upon that stress of potentially losing, and he just managed to pick out 4 attacking rounds. So MPX is currently the MVP for Lemondogs. He just picked up the slack where there was slack. And wonder if we can see him picking up some attacking rounds right now. He's just dodging all these rockets. Pre-fire coming from every direction. Really good play by aAa. Just trying to get pre-fire onto MPX. MPX is just not letting them get those rockets off. They're just all going crazy amounts. Loads of rockets just coming in. And MPX just not getting hit by any of them. Staying there on 3 armor. Now he's finally taking a hit. It's probably all downhill for MPX.
Oh, there it is.
Walks through those archways.
That was all she wrote.
So it doesn't look like MPX is going to take 4 attack rounds this time around. He's not
he probably will. He's giving up his first one, and then he's going to get the next 4, because this match is going up to like 16-19 is going to be the score. How it's going to be 16-19, you ask? I don't know either.
I think
these are the players, okay? Don't ask me. I'm not the pro. Cephas' attack round. Charging up the left-hand side now. This can open up a nice shot on the player in the defensive spawn or behind that archway. They know exactly where he is, though, so aAa's got a lot of rockets waiting for him. Notice those rockets flying above the wall as well, that pre-fire. He's going to rotate all the way around. Can he pick up... Oh, that defender's taken that wall. Cephas is concentrating so much on aAa that Gansby gets the 2 rockets. He gets Gansby, though, and here's a little horn of celebration. You've got to enjoy your small victories right here. Didn't manage to get MPX, although he waited for the perfect timing. Again, trying to rotate. What can he do? He doesn't get Gansby. Oh, aAa, excuse me, he's already got Gansby. He doesn't quite get MPX. He needs to get this capture.
Really? How is he going to capture? Oh, I thought he was just going to get that capture when they missed those 2 initial rockets. aAa and MPX crossover with the rocket and didn't quite hit him. And I thought if that happens for one more rocket shot, he's going to get this goal, but he didn't quite capture it. I'm sort of glad for Lemondogs because I really do want this to go into a 5th match of best of 5. Because I think Lemondogs deserve to be in that final.
Absolutely
fifth
right.
match. So Gansby just come around. We've seen Gansby pull out some attack rounds when his team has really needed it, and he's been a really strong defender. If you notice, Gansby's always on the pole when he's defending, and they need somebody on that pole. So I like to see it when he's such a good defender and also being able to pick up those attack rounds. So he's taken a shot already from Soon, and they've all rotated around and answered him with a lot of fire here. And he's managed to dodge it, but he's keeping his cool during all this pressure. He's finding a different path.
Oh, I thought that might be a mistake.
Has been hit by Cephas, predicting exactly what he's going to do. So he's not really going to probably take this because he's got to fall down quite a way, and he's not got enough time to even attack and kill all.
No, he's not going to land.
He just jumped off there. I think he sort of knew, without actually being able to kill those defenders, the only remaining way to win was to jump off and take that pole, and obviously that wasn't going to go through it. Against All Authority was not going to allow him to just fall off and take that pole.
Absolutely not. So, currently 1-0 up for the attack rounds. What can Soon do? He can shoot a few rockets, that's what he can do, Simon. I'm still trying to take a few breathers from the last map. I can't really handle what's going on right here. So, doing a few little wall jumps. He's still on full armor. He hasn't managed really any successful rotations yet, but he has also not taken any damage, so he's doing just fine, even though the timer is ticking away.
Just
Oh,
jumping
there is the
around
first hit.
continuously. MPX is taking a nice hit on him. Gansby
There's
has
the
also
second
taken
one.
another nice hit. We just need aAa Dave to finish this for a one for everybody defensive round. Soon's not been able to hit anybody, even
what
though
incredible
jumping up somehow
aerobatics
managed to
there.
dodge. And MPX gets the elim on Soon, so Soon's not got that attacking round there. Against All Authority, still up one attacking round, however, so it's not looking good for Lemondogs. aAa Dave does need this attacking round. You see him fiddling about with his mouse there, probably just a bit anxious that he hasn't actually got any attacking rounds recently. The last few rounds he's not been on form necessarily. So, and against All Authority have most certainly been on form for these last few rounds. So.
Absolutely. So, I mean, who can blame aAa Dave if he is a little bit shaky after everything that's happened? Normally known as easily one of the best players in the world, but aren't all of these guys right here. So charging around now, nearly faking out Zechs, didn't quite make the shot, blocking that rocket as he needed to though. What can he do? Oh, and narrowly missing linking as well. Oh, this just isn't like the aAa Dave has seen in the previous matches. He's taken 2 rockets already. What can he do? Is there some serious clutch about to happen? We will find out. No, there is not. Soon puts him down. 3-5. aAa looking quite strong on this map.
Yeah, it looks like they might very well just take the finals from Collided, because there's just defensive rounds going now, after we've already seen Lincoln take 1 attack round. So we'll see now whether or not Lincoln gets another attack round in, or whether we're just going to see more defensive rounds, because if we just continue to see defensive rounds, then against All Authority we'll win this final. And if Lincoln takes an attack round as well, then Lemondogs are going to be in an even worse, more stressful position.
Absolutely right. Although I have to say, so far on this map, Lemondogs haven't looked as close as winning attack rounds as a AAA have. So they don't seem quite as threatening. However, the defense still is top notch. 2 hits already, 1 from Gansby, 1 from MPX, 13cm miss from Lincoln. This is a risky jump. What can he do? He does manage to get up. Well, he doesn't get up, but he doesn't take a rocket. He's still alive. He takes MPX, in fact. He should just bounce on this all day, apparently. What can he do? Can he get down in time? Narrowly dodging 2 rockets, and the third one from Gansby manages to take him out. So 4-5.
Lovely defense by Gansby there. As I've said all the way through, he's been a really great defensive player. I'm sure his defense alone is worth putting his position on Lemondogs. And you see,
I wonder if they had like a talk before it, and he says, "Right, I'm just going on that pole. I am going on it. That is my job. You guys do what you want to do." He's so good.
We've seen in a few maps he's not rotated around to that pole, but on this map he's always on the maps that he's on the pole. He's always on it at the right time, so he's been really good in that regard. We see MPX just trying to come in and get a hit there. He's actually got surrounded now. As soon as got that rocket onto him,
he got stuck on the pole for a second.
Somehow managed to get out. And he's not worried about these people being all around him. He's just running through them. He's taken a few rockets as a result.
Oh, there's a shot!
He did manage to get the shot, but soon answered that back with that jump pad back with a rocket. So MPX has not been able to take his four attacking rounds as he did in the previous match. If I was his team, I wouldn't be looking for him to get any more attacking rounds. He certainly did his job last time. So I feel pressure as Gansby and aAa Dave, mainly aAa Dave, to get those attacking rounds, because as far as attacking rounds have gone, they've generally been letting MPX down.
Absolutely. Letting MPX down. He is the new team name, I think.
He is the new team name. MPX featuring Lemon.
So Zechs is trying to get some rotations.
So
but
he's
not quite
lost
managing
a lot of
to.
time there running out. So he's down to 7 seconds till the pole's captured. He's still not
6
quite got a
centimeter
shot
miss.
on Gansby.
Oh, and he
did
picks up
manage to get that hit on
aAa
aAa Dave, but Gansby's still alive, and Gansby's a very formidable defender, and he's keeping himself really active here. Gansby put him a lot of pressure. Gansby's dead,
MPX
but
with the double
picks that
tap.
up. So MPX pulls forward with that double tap to MVP defender for Lemondogs, and Gansby needs this attack round. Lemondogs needs this attack round from Gansby. Can he give this to his team? Because if he doesn't give an attack round very soon, it's gonna just go into a victory for Against All Authority.
That's absolutely right, and I have to say I'm still going to stick with what I said. The aAa attack rounds seem a bit more threatening than the Lemondogs ones so far. So let's just see what Gansby can do. Can he change it? Can he make something happen? Get a successful attack, being bounced around every which way, but still on full armor. He's in great shape. He picks up Lincoln. That was the perfect move. Everyone's rotating around there, and it hasn't worked. This time he faked the rotation and managed to pick up the player. That's exactly what he needed to do. Now what can he do? He's pinned in this corner, waiting for a mistake, waiting for the pick. Player running all the way to the side, doesn't manage to pick him up. He gets one pick though, and there is still 2 armors, 1 defender left. What can he do in this situation? He gets the final shot. Gansby evening things up. Are we going to have a repeat of the last match, Xeiom? 6-6.
I sure hope we see this match take us into the realms of what the limits are in Shootmania scoring system. We really need to get this game fully bug-free, so I think these guys are the ones to take us there. And Gansby just answering back with another attack round. I think that's a sigh of relief on Lemondogs now that they don't have the pressure of aAa being ahead an attack round as we're coming up to the 9-point limit very soon.
Oh, 11 centimeters.
Soon just trying to take a pick. Pick off these players.
Oh, that's such a risky player to take down behind that wall. He gets him though. That rotation, MPX is down.
Took a rocket for his troubles. Gansby already on that pole again. Is a little bit early to be on that pole, but he probably knows that he needs to rotate. Gansby coming in with that ultra offensive. You see him bring himself back up to 8-point defense. Lovely play by Gansby. He's really great defensive rocket player.
Nice
Can Dave redeem his against all authority fight scores now? When he's fighting these guys, can he pick up an attacking round and keep his team in this game? Because if
that is what he's known
to
do. That's his middle name. Keep your team in the game. He's very, very much the carrying player. So it's a real surprise he hasn't been able to shine so far.
If he gets this attacking round successfully, then they'll need 1 defensive round, and they could actually take this into a 5-map best of 5.
He's going to wait for someone to jump.
So he's just listening out to where they are, I think. As soon as he took that jump pad, you see lots of fire coming in from everybody, and nice air control by Dave.
Oh,
is he just going to capture this pole? He just jumped straight onto the pole and captured the pole. There we go. Just as you said, Dave's the one to bring his team back into it, and he's definitely done so right there, taking that attack. He really smart play by him. He took out that attacker and then just said, right, I'm staying on this pole, and he just managed to capture it. So unless Lincoln can get this attack, if Lincoln dies now, that's it. We take this back into a 5-map best of 5. We'll be on the 5th map. So
what happened there? He just asked the map, "Hey, Mr. Map, can I make this shot?" And the map said no, and he said, "No, actually, I'm Dave." And then the map was like, "Oh, sorry, yeah, that's going to be successful." Incredible. Oh, but a triple tap by Gansby. What am I talking about?
There we go. Lovely
There is
play.
the good game. It is 2-2.
We've taken this 2-2 into the 5th and final map of this tournament, the deciding map between Lemondogs and Against All Authority in the Electronic Sports World Cup. So absolutely great play, and it's on Archways, is it? I think.
Is it Archways? Could well be. I think they probably set up all the maps so that it could be a nice smooth transition.
So
oh wow, how would you feel? This is what happens to me if ever I play a cup. So the aAa were 2 maps up, and then they've just lost 2 maps in a row. That is so unfortunate. How would you feel if you were them in this position? The pressure is now back on you, and Lemondogs have suffered through that pressure for the last 2 maps, and managed to pick it up.
I don't think they've got a sigh of relief just yet. Maybe if they pick up 2 attack rounds in a row and keep all their defensive rounds, they might be feeling.
No, I don't think there is a sigh of relief at all. I'm just saying that they've done incredibly well to survive the pressure so far and not lose their cool and not lose their composure and not give up. They've done amazingly, and I couldn't be happier with both teams who are in this final right now. They both deserve it so much. So we're just waiting for Lincoln and Zechs to ready up. Soon has given the have fun.
Yeah, so these players, even if Lemondogs win now, you'll see Against All Authority still be happy with Lemondogs. These guys are all really friendly with each other, and there's no hard feelings if another team wins a tournament. They're just like, well, good on you. We'll just have to practice and get better. You never see them getting very angry at their opponents for winning. So it's really nice to see that sportsmanlike play coming out of these guys. Just being sportsmanlike, in my opinion, is what means you should be worth watching.
Yeah, absolutely right. And I'm just going to try and alert some more people that they need to come and watch this final match.
Absolutely great matches have come out here, and we see Soon is on the attack for Against All Authority in this final match. This is the final map to decide the winner for the Electronic Sports World Cup. So, just taking the normal left arch. Nothing particularly interesting happened so far. He's just dedicated himself to that left path. There's only 3 paths you can really take on archways. He's already got very close up to people, so he's already got very close in. He's taken a shot from Gansby, who's on that hill. Once again, Gansby on a hill position. And being a really good defender. We see Soon staying on this run pad, for a little bit to just charge his laser up a bit faster and get a few more shots. Gansby, he tried to challenge Gansby, and Gansby answered that back with another rocket and has actually died. Catches MPX out. Daladave is now the only one person. He jumps onto that speed pad and actually manages to get the rocket onto Soon during that time. So that was very wouldn't have been able to predict that as Soon. Daladave's actions were so offensive there. So it was really good play by Daladave, keeping them
absolutely
in this game with a nice defensive start.
So I've actually seen Daladave do some very, very impressive attack rounds on this map before, in some of the smaller cups that he's played in online, and I'm looking forward to seeing him busting out those moves again, because it's the typical Daladave. He makes kills where you don't think they're available. So let's see what he can do here. All 3 defenders taking the standard positions, one behind the Star Wars. I think there's one behind that pole pillar there, and one behind the machine in the middle, whatever you want to call it, the bunker looking thing.
So
trying to get this rotation.
Any possible place to get there.
No skin being shown, but the pole can now be captured. Zechs is down. 3 armor left. Can he get this captured? No, he roofed off the pole instead to try and take the player out. Was that a mistake? I think it was. Lincoln getting all 3 rockets right there. Daladave, he could have just walked onto the pole. He would have had cover from the player in front of him, and he just needed to turn around and take the player behind. But instead he backed off. I don't know if that was the right call, but hey, he's the pro, so who am I to say?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Great play by both teams here. This is just completely equal match. This should be the final match, so this should there should be no tiebreaker, but it's actually set to 15, so we hope it just doesn't go there. So
yeah.
We see Gansby still on that defensive, still over by that mountain in the back, that little hill. And he actually gets that long range hit. Gansby again with lovely defensive rockets. You see Daladave just coming out slightly more offensive play style from Daladave. He does like to come out and be in your face and cause you a lot of stress, give you a lot of problems. Daladave when he's playing. Gansby's just come around and done that same thing, and he took the.
But he's taken out and MPX.
One person left with only 1 armor. Is Lincoln just going to try and charge in, or is he going to get that kill on Daladave? He almost had that shot. It was a really open shot. It's very unfortunate, and then he's run out of time. Daladave just running away, knowing that he ran out of time, just hiding from him. Absolutely brilliant play, crazy match.
I think Daladave survived that by the skin on his nose. That was so close. That laser was on as far as I was concerned. The Shootmania gods were in his favor that time, and he managed to do then a lovely wall rocket against the pole and hide behind Star Wars. Gansby charging the left-hand side now. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to sneaky around the back? No, he's going to take this bounce pad, which isn't in the best position. It doesn't seem to work too well. Maybe it's just so you can take a pick. But these defenders hiding, not showing any skin, and he's just waiting for some kind of pop. What's going to happen, though? There's one. Headshot on Lincoln. Gansby showing us how to do this.
Can he pick up the first attack round of this map? Because this is a...
There's 1 rocket. There's 2 rockets. He takes out Soon, though.
He's taken out Soon. He only has to capture that pole or take out Zechs. Zechs' rocket bounced him off and just about gets the rocket and just dodges that attack from Gansby. So very unfortunate for Gansby there.
Yeah, but the defense from Zechs managing to bounce it off the pole.
Yeah, managing to bounce that was the victory.
He couldn't have asked for a better bounce, really. It could have gone any direction, but he went the furthest away from the pole whilst he was still defended from it. So, wow. So let's see what Zechs can do in the attack now. We've just seen his strong defense. We've seen his strong attacks in the previous maps. Could this be the first of all of the attack rounds? The first of the attack rounds in the last map is what I'm trying to say. 39 centimeters. What can he do? He's moving quite quickly here. He's going to be offensive on this player on the hill. And no, he misses Gansby. He takes a rocket for his trouble as well.
Once again, somebody dedicated too much to trying to get Gansby out, and they've taken rockets for their trouble. Daladave's hit them and they've now rotated around to defend that pole
armor
quite
left.
effectively. Gansby's still putting a lot of pressure on, just running on that run pad that gives him a bit more recharge rate on those rockets, and you see Gansby ultimately hitting with another defensive rocket. Gansby going 5 rockets in defense right now. Gansby really is holding that defense right up there.
Absolutely, he is a rocket machine. MPX is going to have to make his way up this left-hand side now. He's going to be careful of this pre-fire. A lot of it coming through. Apparently, they just made a call of which archway he was going to go through, and he did choose the left one. The defenders chose correctly. Missing by 46 centimeters at that range is not anything to be embarrassed about at all. Look at these obstacle skills, by the way. Jumped across the wall without even looking at it. He knew exactly where it was. So, making his way. He's going to do the jump onto Star Wars. No, he faked it. Instead, he was trying to rotate around. He doesn't manage to get anything, though. These defenders are hiding so well. Such good play. Trying to get that tiny pick through there. I didn't even know that one could be made. Player on the pole. No, and he misses Zechs. It's 27 centimeters. Misses again. When the player's on that run pad, it's a very difficult shot to make. Indeed, they can move so much faster with so much more acceleration. Missing that player. He's still on 3 armor though. Can he somehow get this capture down to 1 armor though? And there it is, the final shot. Lincoln taking out MPX. It is 3-3 and there are no successful attack rounds just yet on this final map. You are watching the you're watching the ESWC with Xeiom. I am Zechs as well.
Yeah.
Take this away, Xeiom. What's Soon going to do here?
Well, I just want to talk a little bit about MPX there, because he tried to just jump on that little pole at the end, and that was basically like a last-ditch hope thing. But interestingly, they rotated MPX to the 3rd player on Lemondogs, and I don't know whether they did that by accident, but they usually have MPX attack 2nd and Gansby 3rd, but for some reason Gansby went 2nd this time around. So I don't know whether or not they feel like MPX is less confident on this map. Might be something to be aware of. Absolutely lovely shot there on
Wow.
He just found MPX out open. Gansby's now been taken down. Dalladave, 3 shots. He didn't even take a breath in between each of those shots. Absolutely great play on Soon. Soon just brought himself back into the game. He didn't even have any defensive rockets up until that point, and he just pulled himself into the game with an attacking round, potentially bringing Against All Authority back into this game from their 2-map lead up to a victory. So
when you watch these plays, it feels like if the target is on the screen, then it is going to get hit. It's as if missing is almost not in question sometimes. What a block there as well from Dalladave. There was a rotation. Unfortunately, he caught a rocket for his trouble. 7 centimeter miss there.
He also didn't have much grip on that wall there, so he was having difficulty moving about just how he wanted when he was on that little mountain there. So we see him just trying to take the surface over on that mountain, on that little hill, and we see Lincoln just answering that with a little hit. Lovely shot from Soon. So they shut down Dalladave.
This is a confident lead there. AAA no, Dalladave is, arguably the strongest attacker on Lemondogs, unless you're going to go by the last few maps, but he has reputation, and he earned his reputation, so to shut him down is going to be a big confidence booster, especially since aAa are currently leading this map.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if Lincoln's going to actually pull through an attack round here, just because he's just baited back, doubled back now, trying to confuse them as to where he is. Like, obviously they know now where he is, but simply just trying to do those little mind games. Really, really good play. See Dalladave doing that ultra-offensive thing again. He's actually got caught out and paid for it this time. Gansby has taken up that run pad now. And Lincoln's just trying to get Gansby on that run pad, and Rocket, he took that shot, blocked it.
I would have done exactly the same thing as him there. The way the defender was moving, it seemed as if you could kind of guess his movement. You knew where he was going to end up, but so it was so tempting to keep jumping and try to make that shot, and he was completely ignoring the other defender, and I would have done the same thing. The chances of you being hit by that defender seems relatively low, but I guess not in this kind of competition here. Amazing defense. So let's see what Gansby can do.
As we said, Gansby's been rotated to 2nd on attack for Lemondogs now, so that's something to take note of. I don't know whether they've done that intentionally. He's already taken 2 rockets from Against All Authority, so it's not looking good for Gansby, who's very close to winning an attack round at one point for Lemondogs on archways. So we see now he's not in the most favourable position. He's standing on that run pad to just make sure that he can dodge all those rockets.
He
gets that shot on Zechs. He's really not giving up hope yet. Soon as just jumping over that mound, And you see Lincoln jump
Oh,
on a real pad. He actually gets the shot on
capture
Lincoln,
this pole.
and he's captured the pole.
Oh!
Oh my god, Soon just gets the rocket and stops Gansby in his tracks. Absolutely crazy play. Great to see that Gansby could pull back from one armor, and lovely to see Soon just hit through that rocket. He actually just hit the pole, and the explosion
just for the action replay
Gansby.
there, what happened was he jumps so he couldn't get bounced away. So the only way the defender could have taken him down is if he did a perfectly angled rocket through the left hole in that pole, and that's exactly what the defender did. Amazing. Amazing. Zechs now making his way up. What can he do? Try and get this rotation. He knows the players behind the Star Wars. He didn't expect him to move that way though. Dave keeping alive. Still on 3 armor though. No skin off his nose just yet. And didn't manage to pick up Gansby. This could be a problem for him. Taking down 1 armor now. What can he do? Can he get the wall jump? Oh, and then Gansby didn't run back into the crosshair. He's going to charge straight for the capture. Can he get it? No, he can't. Dave is there waiting for him.
That was quite a risky gambit play. If he'd managed to take out Dave with a shot, he might have been able to capture that there, because that did really well. He got in there without taking any damage from anybody. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of lag there. Sorry to anybody watching the stream. They're not receiving this locally. It's just us, as we're not live at the studio, that the game's been played at. But these guys are all playing it locally together. So see MPX coming in here for the attack. He's going around to that hill. He's forced the player from being able to defend from that hill. So he's just actually going around and trying to make himself move as far as possible in as shortest time as possible, so that they've got little time to react to. Soon getting hit just about by staying a tiny bit too vulnerable over the metallic structure. You see Zechs now rotated around too soon to the run pad, and we've got LinkedIn rotated around to Soon's original defensive position. They probably need to run somebody over to that to the pole, or otherwise the MPX is just going to capture it. You see them both rotated around to that pole, and they each one of them got a hit as the MPX tried to come in to capture that pole. So lovely defense.
5 to 7.
5 to 7. It's looking like Against All Authority might very well be in to win this World Championships. I mean, if you'd asked me 20 minutes ago, I probably would have said Against All Authority were definitely going to win, but right now it's still anybody's game. We've seen Lemondogs come back from the brink of death on the most
absolutely right, my friend.
Map you've ever seen. So
so look at those rockets. Dave up on Star Wars, soon falling down, not getting the best movement, but somehow picking up Dave up there. That was really fortunate for him. Very nice play. What can he do here now? Gansby up on that hill, MPX behind the Star Wars, trying to get some kind of rotation. He's still on full armor. He's in very good shape right here. He just needs to do some kind of fake out, make something happen. But unfortunately, he takes a rocket instead. What can he do? If he can get MPX here, no, there's one hit. Can there be another one? Yes, and Gansby there with the final hit. No successful attack round for Soon this time. So Dave is in perfect opportunity to bring this back.
So in light of Dave's middle name being Keep My Team in the Game, I wonder if he's going to live up to this name right now. You see a lot of pre-fire coming into the concave, into the cave there. So that was nice play by Against All Authority to just constantly make sure that there's very little movement that Dave will have. Lovely shot Dave on Zechs. So he might very well be able to win this. If he can get another shot on one of these players, he could probably just capture. He's still on 3 armor, and he's coming around. He really wants to get that person on the pole. And as soon as he missed that shot, Soon knew he missed that shot.
Wow.
Run in to be ultra offensive.
Oh, there it is.
Unfortunately, Dave just dodged everybody and get the double shot on both those players. Absolutely incredible play from Dave, bringing his team back into this game. They're now equal on score, linked into attack.
That was an incredible defense by aAa. They made the right decision. Dave down in that hole. Well, we need to join him and make sure he doesn't get back out. Unfortunately, Soon just couldn't land any of those rockets onto Dave, and then unfortunately, as soon as Lincoln made himself vulnerable to join him, it was all too late. So that escalated very quickly indeed, Xeiom. 7-7. Game is currently on. What can Lincoln do? Can he get a successful attack round on Archways? Trying to rotate here. See what he can do, just trying to pick up any kind of skin from the enemy. He's going to charge on Gansby, rotating around. Gansby is in the open, and there it is. That is what Lincoln needed. That's why he held his laser for so long, and that jump pad doesn't work.
He's not having a nice time with these jump pads. It's the second time this
that jump pad is well buggy.
Jump pads have not helped him. And Saladave there, rotating forward
making
to
it
that
easy.
thing, the
Can
same
he just-
thing, and then
he's got this.
Lincoln just captures that pole. They've brought his team back into the game, into the victory position. In fact, Gansby needs to win this right now. If Gansby does not win this attack round, that is it. Against All Authority become champions, and they will
I'm gonna
win.
have to take some blood thinning pills if Gansby does win this attack round. And I have to say, I hope he does. I'm enjoying this too much. This intensity is not good for my health, but it is good for my enjoyment right here. This is amazing. Gansby, can you get this attack round and keep us in the game for as long as possible? I don't want it to end. I just want to see see this amazing play, but I don't think these players do. These players want this money. $4,500 for second place, $7,500 for first place, and there's the first pick. Soon is down. Gansby still on 3 armor. That was not a trade. That was completely exactly what Gansby needed to do. Waiting for Lincoln to go back into his aim, blocking that rocket by narrow few millimeters there. I can't even get my words out. This is too exciting. 4 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds until the pull can be captured. Oh, he's got to move somewhere, but
not
no,
able to make it. Unfortunately, that is the end of the game.
That is it. You
Against
have
All
winners.
Authorities are the Electronic Sports World Cup Shootmania champions 2013. Congratulations against All Authority. Thank you very much, everybody that's come and joined us to watch this stream. I've been Xeiom.
Thank you for ESWC to make this work as well.
As your
Xeiom
caster.
and Zechs. Talking over each other right here. We're so excited. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You've been great viewers. These players have been great players, and you should probably check out the main stage stream if you want to watch any awards going out and see the checks and all that kind of stuff. So thanks again for watching. This is the ESWC, and wow, what a great match to watch. That will go down, I think, Xeiom, as the best match we've seen in Shootmania ever.
Yes, definitely one for the record, but thank you very much, guys, for following us.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.